What is going on, Buckeye Nation? Back again with another episode of Walks Buckeye Talks. This is the recap of the Ohio State versus the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Uh, Tune up before the big one next Saturday. And let's get into it, man. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It was pretty vanilla performance by the Buckeyes, in my opinion. You can kind of tell Ryan Day wasn't really dialed in, kept it basic. I love that first drive though. That first drive when we marched down and scored, I thought that drive was beautiful, man. The run in, the pulling of the guards, the counters, the backside pull. Oh, it was beautiful, man. Watching Trevion get 7, 8, 10, 15. It was just beautiful, man. Just that's the offense that we need, man. That was beautiful, man. He is just something else, man. He's a joy to watch. But I love the first drive. I thought it was perfect, man. It was what you do. Like I said, that's how you do it to a team that's not on your level. You drive it down, you push them around, and you punch it in, man. So I thought the first drive was beautiful. Then we kind of stalled out a little bit. Seemed like the rest of the half we were moving the ball and we were kind of getting stalled out in the areas that I feel like that we're at our weakest point, and it's very scary going into the game next week. Like I said this back in Wisconsin. When we get into like the 25, the red zone area, 25, 30 on, it's like we struggle. I don't know if it's the play calling. I don't know if it's the simple fact that maybe we're not a dominant run team, and I just don't know, man. But we have to get that corrected heading into next week because we got to score some touchdowns once we get it down there. And Minnesota defense is okay; they're not great, and I don't know if it's the play calling. And I know it seemed like he was very vanilla last night. I feel like we struggled really punching it in, you know. And other than that, man, I thought the offense played pretty good. Common Core was 20 of 30, 212, two touchdowns. Um, he was okay. He missed some throws. I still think sometimes he locks in on a receiver, especially up through the middle. Those are dangerous passes, man. If you're gonna miss outside the hash marks, in my opinion. But sometimes he gets locked on with those middle of the field throws, and he almost got it picked. He probably should have got it picked against Michigan. He's getting it picked against a good team. That's not gonna happen. You know, the guy like dropped it or something. That's gonna get picked, but. He has to be better, man. He has to. I feel like sometimes like I said, he gets it out a little too quick. I feel like he had Marvin and Emeka down the middle at times, but he was okay. He wasn't like spectacular, but it's just stacking good days. I thought he was a lot better against Michigan State uh, last Saturday, but I thought he was okay. Trevion had what a day, 15 carries, right around the same range that I said that I wanted him to get, 10 to 15 carries, and he made the best of it, man. He was 15 carries, 146, average of 9.7 with two touchdowns and the long one, 75 yards, explosive, explosive, explosive. That's what we need, man. We gotta. It's to me in the last couple of years have been missing a guy who can take it 70, 80 yards, man. Who can take it 60, 50, 60 yards as soon as they touch the ball in their hands. I think that's been lacking in Ryan Day's offense. And like a team like we have now, where we don't have the caliber of quarterback like a CJ Stroud who can pick a defense apart by chunks, 20 here, 15 here, 10 here. They march you down. You need that explosive plays, man. And I think Trevion, he's that guy for us, obviously. And he showed it a little bit, man. That breakaway speed was beautiful. Offensive lines moving people. Like I said, it wasn't dominant, but it was good to see that. You know, they got something that's I feel like they're comfortable doing it. But next week is a big step. It's a big step. Their D line is really good, and especially their interior. So it's another step into the right direction. But I love what I saw from Travion. Dallin Hayden got in there. That was good to see. He was 8 for 34. Chip had 4 carries, 25 yards. So hey man, just like to see it because we're gonna need everybody on deck next week, man. You never know what might happen in the game. So but it was good to see the running back, especially Travion Henderson, look explosive, especially that first touchdown, how he cut and went up in there. Oh, it was beautiful. So I'm all for that. For receivers, like I said, everybody pretty much had a good day. Really didn't target Marv a whole lot, but I understand you kind of getting ready for the game because I'm pretty sure he's gonna have to be a workhorse next week. In that for that receiver core. But I did like to see what I saw from Emeka Buka, 5 catches, 83 yards, a couple carries that he got from some wide receiver jet sweeps. and I thought it was beautiful, man. I like to see he look explosive. He looks fast. Uh, so he's like I said, we have to make some big plays against the Wolverines, that team up north. And I thought he looked good. I thought he looked like a little bit more like himself. So we can get him more. K-Store look good. Travion got some out the backfield. Xavier got a couple catches. Julian got a couple catches. So, like I said, man, it's all up to the offense, man. I think the defense is going to be the defense next week. Offense has to be better than it's been all year, and I think we have the skills to do that. So offensive performance was pretty good. Offensive line was pretty good. I really don't have much to say, man. I'm just it was like I said, it was really vanilla day. Minnesota really didn't try to win. They just didn't give up a fight, which like I said, they're banged up. And senior night, senior day, in the shoe, it wasn't going to end well for them, and it didn't. But on the flip side, on the defensive side, defense was doing their thing, man. My boy Jordan Hancock, another pick, got a pick. If he had some vision, it probably would have been pick six if he would have cut it across where his blockers was. But he got a nice pick. I love how he sat down. It looked like maybe a cover two, maybe like a cover two or cover three, and he baited the throw to the comeback route from the tight end. He kind of baited him and came under increase. That's how you play it. That's how you play zone, man. You bait him, boom. It was a beautiful pick. JT, Jack Sawyer, they got busy. Interior got busy. Still missing Mike Hall. Hopefully he plays this week. But like I said, man, it was a pretty good performance. The guy hit like a 54 yarder. Man, wish we could have used him last year against Georgia. That was like money. He probably was good from like 60. Like that kick, he boomed it, man. But that's what gave him some points. But other than that, the defense played really well. Maybe they got a couple gashes here and there, but like I said, they're Division One players. They're going to get you some. Nobody's perfect, but for the most part, defense was good. Proc could have had a pick, man. Gosh, Proctor, this dude probably could be up for the Thorpe Award if he would have caught every pick that it was thrown to him. I mean, hitting him right in his hands. That's like third time this year, man. Proc, come on, buddy. That could have been a beautiful pick six. But Proc and Proc and Sonny, they gotta be special. Next week, special players gotta be special, man. This is where you earn your stripes. Uh Sorry, I don't have a lot of energy this game. It was kind of basic. You going in knowing you're gonna win. Uh, it was like a change, right? Because this season has been so up and down, up and down. We started with Minnesota. I'm sorry, we started with Indiana 23-3. Then we played Youngstown State, and I was kind of like, I don't know about this team, right? Then we went to South Bend. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. We played Western Kentucky, and it was like, oh, okay. Then we played at South Bend. It was like, oh shoot, back and forth, boom, boom, boom. And then we won at the last second, and it's kind of like, it was like Notre Dame, and I think we played. Then it was like right after that we had a divide. It was like Maryland. That was a tough game. Then it was like Maryland. I believe it was like Penn State, if I'm not mistaken. And it was like at Wisconsin, at Rutgers. It was like the team never really had like a break or like a easy, like to my opinion, like an easy path this year. But I love that about this team because this team is truly battle tested, man. That's why I'm confident about going into Ann Arbor. I'm sorry, I missed Purdue. We did have Purdue after Notre Dame. We got a bye, then we have Purdue at Purdue, but still, you're on the road, a tough environment. They have the winning percentage over Ohio State. Then it was right after that it was Penn State at home. Then it was after on the road Wisconsin on the road against Rutgers. Then it was like we had kind of two to get ready for the last game of the year. And like I said, this team is very battle tested, and I love that about this team. Now, whether that's going to help us win or not, I don't know, but it's not for the fact that we didn't play nobody. It's not it has nothing to do with our toughness. If we lose because Michigan's just a really good team. But this team is very battle tested. It's tough. It's physical. We just gotta get over that hump. Michigan's not going to beat themselves. And but yeah, but pretty easy recap, man. I like what I saw from the defense because they're gonna have to be special again for us. They're gonna have to lead the way. Expecting the defense to step up big, secondary continue doing what it needs to do. Um, so the offensive line has to be special, has to be really good. And Kyle McCord, man, when it's there to make plays, we got to make plays. Be a gamer. If you know anything, if you've been watching the channel, I'm all about players being gamers, man. Showing up when the big moments happen. And last couple of weeks, I feel like we made a step forward, but this is a big test this Saturday. But overall, I respect the win. 37-3, can't complain. But it was a pretty vanilla day for the Buckeyes. But I'm happy with the win, 11-0. Ain't bad for a team that was predicted to go 9-3, huh? Or even 8-4 in some aspects. In some people podcasts and people that covers football, they predicted this team to maybe go 9-3 this year with a first year quarterback on the road, really tough schedule on the road to Notre Dame, Penn State, at Ann Arbor, and at Camp Randall. But we came through, man, 11-0. You gotta credit to Ryan Day and his staff, Jim Knowles. Now let's go win it all, man. But overall, hey, it's another good day to be a Buckeye fan, right? Another good day. So that concludes the recap, man. Like I said, it's a pretty smooth day for the Buckeyes. I'm gonna get out of here. It's rivalry week. It's the game. So I'll be back with another edition of Walks Buckeye Talks next Thursday night. It's gonna be a doozy, man. But like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace out.